Operation Blue Star remains one of the most defining and emotionally charged events in Indian history. In June 1984, the Indian government launched a military operation inside the Golden Temple in Amritsar to remove armed militants who had occupied the sacred complex. These militants, led by Jarnail Singh Bhindranwale, were heavily armed and accused of promoting separatism, violence, and public disorder in Punjab. They had fortified themselves inside the Akal Takht and were preparing for a larger conflict. Before using force, the government had attempted negotiations with Sikh leaders, but none produced results. Violence in Punjab was rising rapidly, trains were attacked, political figures were assassinated, and civilians feared for their safety. The situation had become highly unstable. As pressure mounted, Prime Minister Indira Gandhi felt that strong action was necessary to restore order, even if it meant taking an unprecedented and dangerous step. Indira Gandhi was a strong, decisive leader, yet she often relied heavily on power and authority rather than dialogue and diplomacy. Critics argue that she allowed the situation in Punjab to escalate over time instead of resolving it early through stronger negotiation and community engagement. Some even believe she underestimated the emotional and spiritual significance of the Golden Temple for Sikhs and overestimated the ability of the army to conduct a sensitive operation inside a holy site without severe consequences. The timing of the attack, during a period when many pilgrims were inside the temple, is seen by many as a critical failure in judgment. Tanks rolled into the holiest shrine of Sikhism, shots were fired, the Akal Takht suffered major damage, and countless innocent worshippers were caught in the crossfire. The casualties were heavy not only militarily but emotionally and culturally. The Sikh community across India and around the world felt hurt and violated. A few months later, on 31st October 1984, the consequences came full circle. Indira Gandhi was assassinated by two of her Sikh bodyguards, Ben Singh and Satwant Singh, who acted out of revenge for the attack on the Golden Temple. Her death shook the entire nation. But what followed was even darker. Anti-Sikh riots erupted across several cities, especially in Delhi. Thousands of innocent Sikh citizens were killed, homes were burned, and families were torn apart. It remains one of the most painful chapters of Indian history.